I was in a rut. I got super depressed and couldn't get off the couch. I basically didn't move for about 6 months, and it was terrible. I had no direction, no hope for the future. But the one thing that I kept coming back to was I had always wanted to publish something. And, I had tried, I had sent some stuff to small presses and contests and stuff, and I never really won or got anywhere. And so I just, gave up on it. But I got to a point where I said, well, you know what? Now it's time to pursue my dream and actually go for it, because my excuse all those years, well, I had two excuses. One was I was deathly afraid of people reading what I wrote and knowing the real Chuck. So, I was fearful of being in the public eye. The second thing is my issue was I never had the time. So I was always so busy with, household chores or maintenance and the kids and the full-time job. And there was a point where I worked two jobs. So, I was just always too busy. And it was like, well, I'll write when I get time. And I never had time.
Right.
And so now I had nothing but time. So I said, okay, I can't get a job, but I've always wanted to be an author. So what are you doing? Get off the couch and do something, and pursue it and try to make a go of it. And so at that point I had already been studying self-published authors, listening to podcasts, reading the self-publishing books and all that kind of stuff. So I'd already been, I guess, laying the groundwork for it, because I had been getting myself prepared to finally move in that direction, but I just still hadn't, because I didn't have the time. And so when I finally awoke after 6 months of depression, I said, let's do this and let's start small. I'm going to write like a nonfiction small book, like 100 pages or something. And I'm going to talk about my situation, and maybe I can help other people who are just like me. And that's when I wrote Surviving the Zombie Apocalypse, and, how to get yourself basically off the couch and back to life. And the book was tremendous. I mean, it didn't sell, it didn't do anything, of course, because I had no audience. Nobody knew who I was, and I had no idea how to market or do anything. But for me, it was huge, because I showed myself that I could do it. I ripped the Band-Aid off and put myself out there for the world, and exposed myself. And I actually had to live the thoughts and the process that I was dictating in the book, because I was like, well, it's not going to be genuine if I just tell people to do this and this. I have to do it myself. So I got myself on this plan of like losing weight, being healthy, writing every day, all that stuff. And I put it into the book, but I lived it, and it completely turned my life around. Not from a financial standpoint, like I was still broke, unfortunately, but like everything else just came together. Like I felt better about myself. I had confidence. I was the happiest I've ever been. And that's when I said, okay, now I want to write stories like I've always wanted to write. And then that's when I began the process of writing these series and publishing. And and I haven't looked back since. So it's been a dream come true. I mean, I can honestly say now at this point that, if I die, I could die happy, because I lived my dream. So, and I don't think anybody can ask for anything more.